Speaker, as a co-chairman of the House Border Security Caucus, I very much appreciate the opportunity to come to the floor with the Republican Study Committee to talk about the most pressing issue our nation is facing today, right now, and sadly, it was entirely avoidable. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. The crisis on our southern border is the direct result of President Biden's failed immigration and border security policies, miserably failed. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle have predictably done what they do best: blame President Trump and his administration. But anyone with a pulse can see that this border crisis started the very day that President Biden was sworn in. On his first day in office, Biden stopped construction of the border wall, ended the national emergency declaration on the southern border. He stopped the migrant protection protocol so that asylum seekers would have to wait in Mexico. And rather than utilizing the Title 42 health restrictions to protect Americans during this pandemic, Biden and his administration are releasing COVID-positive illegal aliens into Texas to worsen the pandemic and fan out across this country. He would go on to stop deportations, stop enforcing immigration laws, bring back catch and release, and end the hard-won changes that President Trump had initiated to control our southern border. He has specifically said that Americans will not be prioritized. Repeat, will not be prioritized over illegal immigrants for access to COVID-19 vaccines, and promised citizenship to millions upon millions of migrants here illegally, which does nothing but incentivize more illegal crossings. All of this in less than 2 months. Who on earth is surprised that there's a massive border crisis? Yes, President Biden owns this border crisis. The truly sad reality is this isn't Biden's first rodeo. When he was vice president, he saw surges on the border, and he knows full well what exactly that means. He saw children being used and recycled by smugglers. He saw women and children physically abused, raped, and even murdered by the cartels who fully control our southern border now, empowered by President Biden. He even saw American families torn apart after a loved one was killed by a dangerous, criminal, illegal alien. He should know better, and you know what? He does know better. Unfortunately, he is controlled by politics and his radical left-wing base, and he won't turn back now. The American people deserve to know that President Biden is taking advantage of them through this crisis. And while you were locked down for a year because of the pandemic, illegal aliens roam free. While you work hard, pay your taxes, and save just to get by, illegal immigrants cost you billions every year with free education, health care. My great state of Texas and the other border states cannot take another minute of Biden's border crisis. The President of the United States needs to step up, and he needs to lead. Lives are at stake. And I yield back.